enough is enough. Let's face the reality and look for a new way to get things done going forward. Not just one part of the country or one set of people that should continue to enjoy this. We need to all reap the benefit. And so let's face the heat and then come to enjoy the benefit at the end of the day.
Now, many experts argue that the removal of subsidy is a necessary step towards economic growth. No doubt. Of course, you have said that yourself. But what alternative measures do you believe the government should implement to mitigate the potential impact, of this decision on vulnerable Nigerians?
Okay, quite a lot of analysis have shown that common man will be the most heated with this effect of the removal. Whereby the reliefs and the succor that should be coming from government should be targeted more at people at that very level to be able to make sure that the level of impact is minimal on them. And for a government of this nature that is already very clear about the direction they want to go, you can be rest assured that plans have been put in place to be able to do this. What you will see in the next 3 days after this pronouncement, seeing the kind of reaction that have come from the marketer, seeing the reaction, the normal panic, approach that Nigerians will normally will adopt. These are not scenarios that are new to this kind of government that are well experienced, and so the succor will be targeted more at those lower level, and then be able to start ameliorating and seeing how we can reduce the impact as much as possible. But definitely, even though it's tough, there is the right step we need to take.
No doubt the president has, hit the ground running immediately with the announcement of subsidy removal. But there are quite a lot of expectations on President, Tinubu. So talk to us about your expectation and how do you think you'll be able to meet these yearnings? I mean, the expectations are quite high.
Okay. Let me address this question from this perspective. For once, we have somebody who is determined, we have somebody who is focused, and we have somebody who is very assertive and a great thinker, if we put it in that manner. If you look at the speech yesterday, it shows the policy direction to a reasonable extent, unifying the foreign exchange, and it can be better than that. How long are we continuing to have this multiple foreign exchange currency running? So it's very clear as regards this issue of forex is going to be addressed. And one of the major ways is to unify it. Revenue generation is something that I expect so much in that regard, most essentially in terms of generating more revenue internally within the country. The last administration did quite a lot in terms of making sure that customs was generating more revenue. Federal inland revenue crossed revenue of about 10-point-something trillion, and the penetration level is still less than 10-15%. So we are going to. I'm expecting more revenue generation from this government, knowing fully well we're having a finance professional for the first time leading a country like Nigeria. So a lot will be done in that regard. Another area of expectation is putting proper controls in place and the use of technology to manage our oil and gas sector, so that crude oil theft can be reduced to minimum. And I think we will be able to rely more on data with this kind of an administration, because as a finance professional, somebody who knows how banking works, somebody who knows how industry works, and it's a well-rounded leader who have seen it from different perspectives. He's not just a politician, he's also a technocrat. So you will see that if you are to tackle corruption under this kind of an administration, it's going to take a different dimension all over, totally. And we've seen it happen. Implemented in part of his first 2 years administration in Lagos State, and you see what they have done with internal revenue generation, dealing with staff, audits, and making sure that they reduce as much as possible ghost workers. They make sure that they get value for whatever they're spending money on. You will see value, services this time around. There will be economy, efficiency, and effectiveness. There will be value for money.
Okay. I think I just have to let you go, but just give us a parting shot now. What is your outlook for the next 90 days of this administration? Because for a lot of people, they are saying that perhaps Nigeria is at a crossroad right now, and the president has the job, the only singular job, to get it out of this crossroad into a path of growth. So talk to us about your outlook for this government in the next 90 days.
Okay, the next 90 days is going to be quite a bit, how will I put it? The best way I'm looking for a way to put it is
shaky.
It will be shaky, okay. But one thing we can be rest assured is that we are dealing with a leader that is assertive, that is determined and decisive. So quite a lot of decisions that I'll be taking now, people will take it because they are not prepared for the kind of things that will be coming out from them. And then after that 90 days, we start getting to understand why they are doing what they are doing, and then we start getting the best out of working with this administration.